Well, hello there, fellow geeks and geekettes, and welcome to yet another review video. So, today I'm reviewing Wonder Woman 1984, which I saw yesterday evening. So, I loved it. I don't know why so many people hated it. Of course, there were many flaws in that movie. Not only as far as the movie making goes, but certain characters were a bit annoying, but there's, in every single movie, in every single piece of literature, nothing is ever perfect. Well, some things are, but not everything, right? And I do always judge movie as a whole, and with what feeling the movie left me after watching it, and the impression I had about the film overall. So to put it simply, if I liked the movie or not. I often write reviews on books and comic books, but I have the luck, the unimaginable luck, that I can watch films just as a fan, and I just can say, oh, I like the movie, or, no, sir, I don't like it. I don't have to analyze it. I don't have to analyze each and every single part of that movie, because once you start analyzing movie as a conglomerate of parts, you're always going to find some part that you will not like, and this might potentially spoil your enjoyment of the film. So overall, I loved Wonder Woman 1984. I had a very nice time watching it. I had fun. It was a funny and very cute movie. It was, of course, apparent that the movie was made by a woman, but that's okay with me. I don't have any problems with that. And if you expected a movie that is called Wonder Woman not to contain a female protagonist that would be a strong and independent female that would be kicking asses of everybody around her, well, you were dead wrong. Let's just put it simply like that. I don't know where you came from, whether you came from Mars or from Jupiter, but it's clear that you are very wrong. So I consider the main character to be very likable and identifiable to a huge extent. Now, she wasn't that different from many interpretations, of her comic book character. In comic books, actually, she was a strong Amazon, the daughter of Zeus. And what I especially liked about Wonder Woman is that the movie showed her human aspect, her human side, rather than her superhero Amazon godly side. And now some spoilers will come, because all she wanted from her life and in the world, or the thing that she wanted above all things, was her love, Steve Trevor. And she wanted it so much that she couldn't really imagine her life without him afterwards. And the biggest sacrifice that she could have made ever in her life is to give up Steve Trevor for the second time. And that is when the catharsis comes. And that is an extremely important thing when you are watching a film, reading a book, watching a play, maybe even playing a video game, is the feeling of catharsis. After watching a character suffering and going through struggles, but through this suffering and through these struggles and trials and tribulations, reaching their goals and achieving something more, becoming a better person. And that's exactly what happened to Wonder Woman in this movie. She went through character development yet again, and there was a second movie about her. Wonder Woman, or Diana Prince being put aside, I absolutely freaking love Pedro Pascal. He is becoming very, very rapidly one of my favorite modern, younger actors, because most of my favorite actors are old people, like Sir Christopher Lee was, or Sir Ian McKellen, or Sir Sean Connery. Arnold Schwarzenegger, he's an old man as well now. So Marlon Brando, people like that. But as far as young actors, Pedro Pascal, Jesus Christ, that man, that Mandalorian, that badass Din Djarin played Maxwell Lord. It was a bit different from his comic book version, but you can't really expect the film to be the same as the comic book or the novel that it was based on. But that's a fact as old as the world. There's no need to elaborate upon that. What I loved about the character of Maxwell Lord, apart from being masterly portrayed by Pedro Pascal, is once again he was portrayed as a human being who had his flaws and who was suffering unimaginably in his life, but in the end was able to make the ultimate sacrifice. Well, not the ultimate one, but really to give up his lifelong dream. Love it. The character of Cheetah was she was the comic relief in this movie, and she was like, all right, yeah, she was supposed to be this pathetic character. So in the beginning, and then in the end become the Cheetah. So yeah, sure, why not? I liked the little homages that the movie paid to different comic books, such as the armor that was, I believe, designed by Alex Ross. I believe he didn't get any royalties or any money for this. They didn't even ask him for his permission to use this armor in the film. This armor, I think, appeared for the first time in the comic book Kingdom Come. But we are not here to talk about this, right? So that's what I liked about that. Indeed, and very much. The action scenes were, I think, pretty well choreographed. I didn't have any problem with that. I liked the chase scene when they were fighting, the soldiers who were protecting Maxwell Lord in the Middle East or wherever it was cool. The final battle between Wonder Woman and the Cheetah was kind of cool as well, and the CGI, or like mixed CGI and mixed mask and makeup, as far as Cheetah goes, yeah, it was very cool. Other than that, the movie really did contain attractive looking people, which I do expect and want from a movie about comic book superheroes. Gal Gadot is obviously one of the most beautiful women in the world. Kirsten Wiig, she's a beautiful woman as well. Pedro Pascal is a handsome looking man. What's his name? Chris Pine? Steve Trevor, young Captain Kirk from the new Star Trek movies. He is a handsome man as well. So really, no problems there. I do like the film. And what's more, it has made me want to read more Wonder Woman comic books, and I haven't read that many of them in my life. Definitely not in comparison with, for example, how many Batman comic books or X-Men comic books or Green Lantern comic books I read. So, and one more spoiler, the cameo, I'm not going to spoil it, but there's a middle credit scene, or like middle after credit scene with a cameo, and that I loved a lot. I'm not going to spoil who that is, but go watch it for yourself. Yeah. So, as I said, I'm not judging movies' parts. I'm just talking about whether I liked the movie or not. Nor am I going to grade the movie like I'm giving this 10 out of 10 or 9 out of 1,000. No, I'm just saying I like the movie. I enjoyed it, and there's a nice, very, very fast chance that I will rewatch this movie once. Yeah, so yeah. Definitely good. It was a great late Christmas experience for me, and a pleasant surprise. So yeah, that's my opinion about the Wonder Woman 1984. What do you think, my friends? Have you seen the movie? Have you enjoyed it or not? Do you agree with me, or does your opinion does your opinion differ in any way? Let me know in the comments down below. And of course, do not forget to like this video. I can't even talk. If you like it, or dislike this video if you don't like it, and subscribe to this unimportant channel of an unimportant geek talking about unimportant things, if you haven't done so already. And that will be all from me. See you soon. Bye.